Um, I think a lot of you don't like conquest, but conquest is by far the place where you get shards of good characters. So far, none of them have failed. Which includes Razor Crest, Cat, Maul, which is my arena team now. Boba Fett, which is a bit of a mixed bag. Interceptor is an extra ship for Empire, which is good. I want to let you know, for the past few conquests, some discs have been the same. Alright? And I want to let you know that these are the main set that I have. I'm going to explain to you why. Number one, caustic emissions is when they start a turn. You know they're all very fast. So when they start a turn, they get 2 damage over time and burning. That's 3 debuff. Alright? And look at this. Whenever an enemy gains 5 debuff, they gain 3 stacks. Of course, there are 3 variants of this. Sometimes you're unlucky, you only get 2 stacks of thermal detonator or 1. But I was vigilant enough to look for the 3. So then after that, you have volatile accelerator. When an ally deals damage, the enemy gains 6.5 turn meter. Alright, so and 2 damage over time. So when they take a turn, they get debuff. When you attack them, they get debuff. So all of them will add up to the bombs. Some characters can go up to 89 bombs. And look, you must see the disc, right? Some of them don't stack. But Amplify Agony, they don't say it doesn't stack. So whenever you hit somebody, you hit 6.63, another 6.63, that's around 13 something. You hit another one, so that's around almost 20% with each hit. So it doesn't matter whether you are 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, as long as you can get a turn, you will deal that 20%. Alright? And I believe when an ally inflicts a debuff, they deal 6.63. That means it's 6.63 per debuff. Looking at this volatile accelerator, when an ally deals damage to an enemy, that gain 6.5 damage and 2 damage over time. So if you have teams like, if you like Tron, who does a lot of damage, he will get more debuff because there's more than one attack, or like HK47's bomb. I'm going to talk about the other discs as well. Okay, this initial sets of this will settle most of your things, particularly number one, when you have to go all the way to sector 5. When you have to go all the way to sector 5, you want to clear. Whether it's 1 or 3 stars is a different matter, but the faster you clear, the better. I'm going to show you one example I'm going to show you one example how this will help. Okay, do you know the most devastating shitty one is Padme, where they have steadfast retribution? All damage you deal will be reflected back on you. I want to show you this magic. You can choose a fast Jedi. Okay, then let's do whichever Jedi you just choose. Okay, I don't want. I want to use that Jedi for something else later. So I'm gonna use this. Alright, I want you to look what happens here. Because I get to go first, I whack. But be careful. Look at your Annie. Your Annie is going to die, so be careful. But you can do this. And then you can kill them off. If not, you won't get your 3 stars. If you won't get your 3 stars, so all of them still survive. This is why the Amplify Agony and damage over time is important. And if you have JKL, actually Conquest works very well, as shown here. My JML is the one that gives the heroes a rise first, because he's a GL that has fast speed, but otherwise you can use any Jedi if you don't have. Now similarly, if you look at this battle, I'm just going to go with Save Empire. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go in with Sith Empire. As you can see, my Sith Empire is shit. I'm just gonna go into 77, 77. You look at all the gears. Okay? Gear level and the stamina level. I'm taking advantage of Malgus here. Inflict debuff and all just die. You just have to touch them. Never mind. These bombs. There. One Sith Empire done. So this set of this is very important to enable you to do your damages well. Now there's another set that is different, which is those that need you to kill off teams that like let's see. That you need to kill off Sector 4. Win at least 14 full score of Galactic Republic, attempt to inflict purge. Okay, when you have things like attempt to inflict purge like this, right? If you keep the same set of this, they'll die too fast. Instead, you can actually take out the whole set and then go with other this more for survivability, which includes number one, if you have premonition already, premonition can reduce your cooldown. They'll let you go again and again to inflict purge. I'm just using purge as an example. Perseverance, when the ally attacks out of turn. So if you have that same sister or brother can attack 2 times. That's 2 purge. And voluntary get Vanguard if you want to keep. But if you actually have Wat Tambo, you can actually give it to KRU or GML or any tank so that they protect your team. Okay? And you look at my itinerary, I know after so many conquests, I have to look for caustic emission, amplified agony, thermal exhaust, and volatile accelerator. 4 main things to help you clear. In conquest, you have to ask yourself, what is your aim? The simplest aim is actually to clear the whole board up to whole sector 5 to get the currency. Be it to buy your shards or your gears, is up to you. Then to take it one step further, if you want to get more stuff, then you have to aim for the crates. We are talking about crates. So if you aim to get the crates without looking, you will lose out on the currency. So it's always like taking an exam. Try and finish all your teams all the way to the end. And in this conquest is beautiful because in the final part of Sector 5, there's a battle that lets you summon Darth Malgus. So you can actually slot in any team inside to collect your feat. Even if you want to put in your Sith Triumvirate to do your your Nihilus and Scion, no problem. You just have to finish the Malgus feat. And interestingly, in this conquest, it's actually easier than the last JMK one because I want you to see Hockey religions win without using any Jedi, Sith or online Force users. From through Sector 1 to 5, I've used my Bounty Hunters because Bounty Hunters heal when a debuff enemy takes damage. And what do you have here? You have an enemy that gains debuff and damage. On the other side, the Bounty Hunters are not inflicting the damage. But I'm not going to show you. You just put this and you just go fight with the Bounty Hunter team. Alright? So that's it for Conquest, and I hope this really helps you, particularly those who are struggling. I really think that whenever you go to your conquest, as you're moving through the grids, you should always be mindful of what this you choose. As you move up to here, you can actually see this column of this over here. Then that's when you choose what you want. As I've told you, amplify agony, volatile accelerator, caustic emissions is one whole set that works very well, as you can see in that I showcase in the videos. Alright, so then because I have that set already, everything else is an extra. That is why, as you can see from my disc, you can scroll back. I have a lot of variability, although I don't use it, but I don't keep many of the same. Initially I thought I needed fierce persistence to keep my Sith Empire alive, but with the Darth Malgus there, actually I don't need to. I just need to kill them off fast. Alright, thank you.